Canada will never, ever be the 51st state, and Canada is not for sale. And
Progressive Conservative leader Doug Ford made stops in Burlington and Milton today and says his party will work to tear down interprovincial trade barriers amid ongoing U.S. tariff threats.
As we build up Canada's economy, we need to tear down internal trade barriers. Internal trade barriers cost Canada's economy $200 billion every year.
I will cover mental health care under OHIP.
Ontario Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie made the announcement in a speech today to the Canadian Club in Toronto, telling the Bay Street audience that productivity is directly related to mental health in their company's workforces.
Backfilling people on leave with mental health challenges and seeing the effects of the mental health and addiction crisis in your own lives.
Crombie has made healthcare a central part of her campaign, promising to get every Ontarian a family doctor within 4 years and bring in a centralized referral system. Meanwhile, NDP leader Marit Stiles cast her ballot today as advanced voting opened, but feels the snow piling up in Ontario neighborhoods might deter some early voters.
Yeah, I think that it's tough for a lot of people to get out in weather like this, and I know Doug Ford is counting on that. I think his whole plan all along was to hold this election in the winter, a snap election, hope nobody would show up, and I think he's wrong. They're actually offering, I think, policies and programs that will be game changers for Ontarians. Things like building affordable housing, bringing back rent control, which will mean a lot to so many people.
Ontario Greens are proud to announce today our plan to protect renters in this province.
Green Party leader Mike Schreiner said his party would expand rent control for all buildings in Ontario. He would prohibit exorbitant rent increases and strengthen the rules around rent evictions and bad faith evictions.
Right now in Ontario, there is no community where a full-time minimum wage worker can afford rent. We have to stabilize this situation.
Ford is hopping off the campaign trail again and heading back to the U.S. Capitol tomorrow for another round of meetings. He says the message will continue to be that Canada will never be the 51st state and that Canada is not for sale.